Yeah.
Oh, that we certainly are. Hi, everybody. We're live, by the way.
Yay!
So, hi. We've also got the rare sight of a foxy on camera.
Oh, hi.
Relish it whilst he's there.
Relish
Hi.
it. Take
Yep.
screen. I mean, yeah,
Where's
take
Bud?
screenshots. I mean, what?
All
I mean, Foxy will
screenshots.
Foxy will probably kill everyone who has taken screenshots just so nobody knows.
Well, I think everybody who has stopped by my stream actually knows what I look like.
Okay, I just didn't know, like, whether you'd be like,
There you go.
I want to murder you, kind of thing, or just be like, yeah, go ahead.
Him or his character?
Both.
I was going to say all three.
All three.
Yes,
Oh,
there's always a
God.
secret third option.
Yes.
I've played enough Far Cry games. There's always a secret third option.
Far Cry games are really good.
So anyway, yeah. Hi, everybody. It's been a while. It has been a long, long time.
Yes.
I think everything's working.
Yes, it has.
According to OBS, yes, there is sound, so that's all good. That's fine. That's all fine. I need to get music going as well. Technical difficulties.
Yes.
Why no sound?
Technical difficulty.
There we go. Now there's sound. So yeah, hi. Welcome back, everybody, to our wonderful D&D show where we just sit around all day and play Dungeons... not all day, but for a few hours and play Dungeons & Dragons. As stuff on my desk can't stay balanced. They say an empty mind is a sign of an empty desk is a sign of an empty mind. And my
Well,
mind
that's
is cluttered
true.
and everything is rather precarious.
I have crap scattered all over my desk, but there's nothing in my mind, so
That's
I think I just
because you're a
disproved
writer.
your
Your mind
theory.
has to be clear to write things. Sadly, it all comes out on the desk.
Aw, that's a cute theory.
It's the best theory. So yeah, for those of you just joining us, a quick little recap for you all. A wonderful band of adventurers have begun their adventures in the town of Seagate, where, through a series of events, have come together and have begun venturing out into the nearby Grain Pine forests to deal with a blight problem. This problem has seemed to have infected all the trees, local wildlife, even some local humanoid life forms have also got signs of like a woodland-style disease on them. And under the orders/request of the monster hunting guild, the Silver Arrows, to which one of you is a member,
Yes.
have gone off and gone adventuring. And we pick up this session as you guys have gone deeper into these blighted woods.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
And as you guys continue your journeys through over hills and under trees, when I said earlier that like I've wholesale nicked this from a level of Sonic and Knuckles, I did literally mean the first level of Mushroom Hill Zone.
Ooh.
May have been listening to that soundtrack as I was building battle maps. So as you get through these next few areas, you notice a lot of the tall pines have now rotted away to nothing. They are just tall, thin, toothpick-like spires.
So, one more thing about being that if your table is empty, your mind is empty.
Yes.
What can you say about my desk? Tales of general chit chat.
I will look later.
Yeah.
I would imagine
Right.
it's rather fishy because you've been eating tuna.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's not fishy. But
But anyway, the massive pines here are now nothing more than giant toothpicks piercing the heavens. The needles are long since gone and scattered from this earth under your feet, now replaced with rather large and impressive-sized mushrooms, all mostly blue with orange spots.
Do I recognize these?
You do. I believe you came across some on your way to Seagate.
Oh, that's right. I think I have some.
Indeed, as does Rex. You recognise these as well.
Time to trip balls? Oh, yeah.
Yeah! I mean, no.
Yep, I sure do. I have
what?
I mean, what?
blue and yellow mushrooms in my inventory. I see it.
Yep. So yeah, I moved you all over onto the battle map.
Hell yeah.
For this particular section, for there are traps and dangers that you have yet been able to see.
Like that giant tree trunk with a giant hole in the middle.
That's what I just needed a giant tree. I was getting sick of stumps.
Fair enough.
I mean, there are a lot of stumps on this map, to be fair.
We haven't rested or anything yet, right?
I don't believe so. I have not made notes of you guys taking a rest yet.
Okay. So I was going to say we're fresh from Twig Blight battle.
Indeedy. With Daspit Claw and all his amazing toothpicks.
Yes. All the toothpicks.
Hey, dental hygiene is important.
It is. You know, you gotta have good quality teeth. Yum yum.
So yeah. Move yourselves as you would, but this part of the landscape, you see a few of the trees are quite dense here, and it almost funnels you down into a very narrow corridor, only about 20 feet wide. The walls aren't massive and like light blocking, they're probably about 4 foot at their max. Just the steepness of it is a bit unnerving.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, as designated leader of this merry band, I shall take the first few steps. All are welcome to follow. And that is when dust dies and disaster happens. Yeah. I would like to make some perception checks as I'm making my way forward.
Go ahead then, Das. Make those perception checks for me.
Making my way through the blighted trees with the blue and orange mushrooms.
God damn it.
Oh, that's pretty good. 21.
21 is a very good perception check. You notice, Das, that round here where the natural pathway narrows drastically,
Yes.
that several of the mushrooms almost seem to change. Whilst some are blue with their orange spots, you see some smaller ones on the ground covered in still rotting pine needles.
So, I have a question, Blondie, and this is addressed to Aelin. Would you say that all these mushrooms are edible?
I would say no such thing.
As in you're silent about it, or you say, no, you definitely do not want to eat those mushrooms?
Brian, I don't remember what you told me when I first saw them.
They seemed edible, but too many might not be a good idea.
What about the ones that you said were covered in pine needles? Is there something different about them?
Go ahead and make a nature check on those.
Okay.
trying to see if I have anything that...
Ugh.
They are mushrooms covered in pine needles.
Is there a rock nearby?
You can find a couple of big rots that you could use, yeah.
Alright. Dus would like to throw a rock at these mushrooms and be like, now, if there's one thing I learned about, well, sailing the seas, or in this case, walking around on the land, is that in order to get a reaction of something suspicious, you need to throw something at it. Observe. Yeah.
If you set off shriekers, so help me.
It'll just
I'm
throw
glad
a
someone
rock.
got the Last of Us references as well. Alright then, Das, you throw your stone.
Yes.
And like a man without sin, throwing the first stone, you hit one of the
Yes.
mushrooms, and it
Yes.
explodes into a small little cloud.
Don't inhale that.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the warning. Yeah, I probably would have been dead, or probably gotten really high off it. Like, you know what? That does sound quite amusing. I mean,
I don't know what would happen. So let's err on the side of, oh fuck no.
Oh, fuck no, indeed. So then, I'm trying to. So, how do we get past these? I suppose we could just try and navigate our way through the mushrooms without touching any. Or we can chop them down. Brings out his.
Or I could blast them from a distance. Wait for the air to clear. And proceed.
Or you could blast them from a distance, I suppose. I was going to chop them all down. It would have been hilarious.
I mean, if you want to trip balls, go for it.
I also have an idea.
Uh-oh.
Now, I wonder what would happen if we threw fire at these things. Like, and he sort of grabs one of the torches, sort of lights it up. Like,
I am fresh out of fire spells. But I do have magic missile.
Well, that is why we have torches, so we can create our own fire. We could just burn the mushrooms and...
Oh,
Although
God.
saying that,
Can we not? Smokey the Bear says only you can prevent forest fires.
First of all, I don't even know who this Smokey is, nor do I know what a bear is. Second of all, if in doubt, smoke or burn it out, I don't know. Either way, fire is pretty good for a lot of things.
Now, let's not set the forest on fire, please.
Yeah.
Fine, alright, we won't set the forest on fire, and he'll just sort of try and wave the torch out. Like,
Alright, so when, Brian, when Das hit the mushroom, it basically exploded into a spore cloud and then was gone?
Seems to have settled, yes.
Okay. I'm going to, instead of wasting a spell slot, like, one by one, I'd like to throw a rock at these three and dissipate them, then use Druidcraft to kind of blow the spore, whatever, away over in this direction, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I see what you're getting at.
Basically, so we don't walk through it, potentially kick something up and breathe it in.
does anyone have a jar? Because if we collect some of the spores in a jar, we could potentially make a trippy spore grenade.
So, does the alchemist kit actually have like jars or such?
I believe it's got test tubes in, not full-on jars.
Actually, blue lady, the blue lady. You don't suppose you have? You said you make glass stuff. I don't suppose you have any glass jars or something that we could maybe collect the spores for. I'll take that as a hypothetical maybe. Or unless this fell in a slip. Maybe. I don't know.
Possibly.
Possibly. I'll take that as a hypothetical maybe. So we have test tubes.
Gone are the days you could just poke someone in Discord.
Yes. We do have some test tubes, yes.
If we could collect some of the spores without tripping ourselves, we could potentially have, I suppose, some trippy grenades. That'll be hilarious.
I mean,
a possibility.
I could use prestidigitation, couldn't I? kind of guide the spores into the test tubes, so there's minimal risk of exposure.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll allow it. So, you guys take a few minutes to set the spores off, collect them into a nice safe jar. The trap is considered disabled. Congratulations.
Hooray!
You have earned some XP and you can press onward without worry.
Hooray!
And whoever wants to hold on to those grenades, just make a note in your character sheet that you have some spore grenades.
All you, Das.
Yes, I shall treasure.
I shall treasure these.
I shall treasure these. It'll be fantastic. I would. Right, 4 grenades. There's 4 grenades. How many would we have?
How many vials did you want to waste on it?
Actually, how many vials do we have? Yeah, actually, how many vials do we have? How many jars?
It all depends on what's in the alchemist kit when you start.
I don't have an alchemist kit.
I do.
If you give me a second, I will find out for you.
Okay.
Because the kits tell you.
Ah, they do. I'm guessing it's going to be more than 1.
It's often about 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have 2 vials you can fill with the sporage.
Okay.
All right.
So 2 vials.
So there I was on a walk through the woods, minding my own business, and suddenly I am tripping balls.
I was gonna say, like I was on my own, minding my own business out in the woods. When out from the bush, here comes Shia LaBeouf. I mean, what?
Oh my god!
Shia LaBeouf in the buff.
If I get earwormed with that, Tosh.
You're welcome. Anyways, we shall get.
So yes, you get through my trap unscathed, and you guys come across the next section.
Which is this bit with the moldy, Blakey McLake bit.
Indeed. So this area here, the pathway begins to rise up gently, and you come across a large pond. The water, you suspect, naturally occurs whenever heavy rainfall comes through, and naturally gives the local wildlife sustenance, now murkied and mired to the point that you can't really make out the bottom Those of you with a keener perception might notice some things down in the very murky depths. Those that want to, go ahead and make a perception check.
I was going to say, my passive perception is a 12.
It's not going to be good enough.
Let's see.
I shall try and see
perception or...
Do I get advantage because I am of the affinity to water?
No, you do not.
What about,
Damn it.
can I do a nature check?
No, it's perception. It's sight related.
Okay. Don't fuck me, Gil. Gil.
Wow.
No.
Get used
So
with two of you today.
So, I went ahead and I bought some digital dice on D&D Beyond. And that set is in Dice Jail right now. Call me Laura Bailey.
Yay.
Oh, so you can't really dice train digital dice. You're at the whims of the server going, this one.
Oh, I can switch dice though. I was using the Everlasting Rhyme.
Oh, those are the ones from Rime of the Frost Maiden, aren't they?
I think so, yeah. Well, they were on sale last week, so I wound up getting 7 sets for like $10. Because I bought that one, and I bought the Battle for Beyond. I had 6 sets.
So many dice sets. Anyway.
Oh, you should see my real life dice set.
I feel like we all need to have a nerdy dice off at some point on stream. Just like all our dice sets laid out. But anyway, Rex, you with the 18.
Yes.
You do notice in the water, up in this area over here, a small box.
Alright.
A good 10 feet or so in the water. But the rest of you, though, passively, all notice, as you're looking into the lake, several skulls.
Whoa.
At the water's edge. A couple of them cracked and broken in places. 2 of them definitely human, maybe elven. Bit hard to tell with on the one that's broken and like it's got his, the orbital bones cracked, so you can't tell from the eye sockets. But the third one is certainly draconic.
Well, that's got to be the worst pool party that they've had the misfortune of attending.
So, there's a box in the water. Who wants to go for a swim?
As a man of the sea and a seaman, I would elect myself.
Okay, go for it.
Wait.
Saying, I love how Pink
wait.
has the diver suit, and Das is just like, no, I'll dive in. Yeah, fuck your shit.
May I make a nature check to see if it's toxic or not?
Go for it, make a nature check for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a nature check as well.
Das is just stripping. Das is just starting to take his clothes off.
13.
To think at this point, it's like, wait, that's the...
What? Like, right, I guess I should wait until you guys turn around. I see how it is. Yeah, I probably should have asked for at least some privacy.
As far as you two can tell, it's not toxic, but you suspect it may not do you a lot of good to just dive right in for too long.
So, kind of like in Futurama in the sewers?
I was thinking more It's a Small World in Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's been circulating for a while. It's no guarantee it's safe.
Yeah.
But anyway. So yeah, Das, you strip off to your skinnies.
Yeah, and I probably should have, made sure that you guys weren't looking, or I could have just gone behind a tree or something to, get a bit of privacy. But too late. But yeah, you were saying, like, as in, wait, like, as in, you're gonna give me a thing to help, or maybe a kind of a rousing speech.
Hmm? Don't drink it. It might be toxic.
Yeah, don't drink it and don't spend too much time in it.
Well, I mean, it's not like I was thinking of drinking it. It's like, last thing I want to do.
No, you met you. Wait, I forgot. Conference of 2. Yes, you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Council of 2.
The Council of 1.
The Council of 1, yes.
The Council of 1.
It's actually just a help note of somebody trying to get rid of him. Whoever may find this, good luck.
I love how no one's sort of stopping him from doing something completely dumb.
Oh no,
Aelin knows that
you're
it's
the mad kobold
probably
adventurer. You'll be
futile.
fine.
Well,
I'll be fine.
Das has been alive for being this sub-intelligent until now. So what would kill it? What would kill him now?
Yeah. His own stupidity, that's what will kill him. Anyway, so where's this chest?
Up here in the top corner.
Oh, okay, and then I'll just...
It is actually visible on the map.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Is it the square thing there?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just part of the scenery.
No, I actually put it in the map. Along with the skulls.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, yeah.
I put a lot of effort into these maps to put in little bits of details and tidbits.
Alright. Alright. Geronimo! Das is going to try to swan dive into the water, but will most likely belly flop into it.
Make an acrobatics check for me, Das. You've doomed yourself now. You're going for a swan dive.
Oh god!
Wee splat!
Pretty much, yeah. That's not a dive, that was a flop.
At that
With
point,
a hearty smack as well. The kind of thing that like knocks the wind out of you.
at that point, just for a fluff, Rex just pulls out an umbrella and points it at us.
Yeah.
Off to the side, several small frogs just put out signs reading 0.
Yep. So he's in
But
the
yeah,
water.
you dive down, you swim down to grab the box, swim back up, go ahead and make a constitution saving throw for me.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Who needs animal companions to detect traps when you have frickin' Das?
Oh, it's not, it's more the fact that the water itself is actually toxic.
10.
You're fine. You take no damage.
Okay. I bring out the box and I bring it to them. I'm like, I am victorious! Nothing can kill me! And I'll just place the box there. Like,
I would greatly appreciate if you put the box back.
What the hell was that?
And
Oh.
off on a small bit of outcropping over by the edge of the pond, emerging from the slime and the sludge, is a dryad, although she has seen better days. Much like her surroundings, her leaves have gone yellow, wilted, And she just looks tired.
So I'm guessing this was your box. Was being the key word here.
It was never mine to begin with, but it belonged to the druids who originally lived and took care of the forest around here. Could you put it back?
Now, I don't know whether you're speaking a completely different language that I don't understand, but I've heard the word druid. Druids taking care of forest, blah blah blah. I did not did not hear.
What language is she speaking?
She's speaking common, I just put on a ghost filter.
Okay.
I was going to say, because I literally only heard every other word from that.
That's a pain, because I set that filter up this morning and it sounded perfectly fine.
I mean,
No,
it's
No, they were druids taking care. The box belonged to druids who had been taking care of the forest before.
Yes.
Yeah, well, the druids did a lot good job with all the mushrooms growing around, eh? Unless it was their intention, then that's definitely a very good job.
You said that she's been had seen better days.
Yeah, she looks like the surrounding area. If it could be personified, she'd be a very accurate personification.
Well, she gets 6 points of healing back.
She takes a noticeable deep breath, and you witness, like, almost for a brief second, the leaves and the flora on her, like, almost rejuvenates for a brief second before slowly shrinking back down again. I appreciate the aid, young druid, but the problem is not with me, it's with the land in general.
How can we help?
I've been trying to figure that out for some time. If you promise to give me the box back, I will explain the situation to you as best I can.
Das, please put the box back.
What? You mean to say that I spent all that effort diving into some rancid water, getting this chest, and I'm supposed to give it to her?
Please.
Fine, I'll give the stupid box. He's just like...
She takes it very gently and gingerly. And then gently puts it back on the bank, and you watch it just slides back into the water. For you, Daz, this is just painful.
Especially since he's still standing in his undies.
Yeah.
It's Y-fronts. They are Y-fronts.
In tighty whities.
In tighty whities.
Kind of wants
Well,
to
after dipping in that water, they're not so white anymore.
No, they have certainly gone to a very off yellow.
Oh, these were white before I dived into the water. White! I hope you're proud of yourself. He's just gonna vent and rant as he gets changed. Puts all his clothes back on.
I apologise. So, what had happened was the druids were attempting a small ritual to allow the land to manage itself in a more regular fashion. It had been irregular since before I took over this grove. And something went wrong. The archdruid fell, the circle fell, everything all fell apart. Those that had survived had set up stones in a almost a way to make a perimeter. I assume you must have found one on your way through.
Oh, is that what they were? Oh, I thought they were just there because, for camping things from people who want to visit this place. But that does make a lot more sense now.
But yes, and she points off in a deeper part of the forest where you can see, like, this is where a very thick, dense layer of webbing starts. The circle's grove was that way.
Have you seen a burning bush by chance? Or might know where it is?
I have not seen a burning bush. Why would a burning bush be relevant?
That's why we're here in the first place.
Might have been a shambling mound.
Those are always delightful.
I can assure you this one is not delightful. If you thought the water and the mushrooms were bad, the shambling mound is much worse. Oh, I need to sit. And you can see, like, she's getting quite weary, and even her druid crafting a chair starts off as like a tree stump, and it just becomes like a toadstool. Which she eventually just sits down on, and you can see, like, she's getting quite annoyed that she can't even grow plants. It's automatically mushrooms. Or something fungal. Used to love this grove once. There would be deer and bears, birds in the trees.
How did everything become blighted?
As part of the backfire on the ritual, they wanted it to be self-managing. So it would go through a period like this where it would be mushroom and rot, but then what would come after would be greater and stronger from the renewal.
I'd say that plan backfired spectacularly.
It is a bit of an understatement, yes. There should have been more stones somewhere to help keep this penned in, but clearly that has failed.
So, I do have a question though. What on earth can we do to, I guess, return this land back to less of a sickly, yellowy, greeny brown kind of thing? And more of a greeny, foresty type thing?
I suppose you'd have to find that out at the Druid's inner circle. I was not permitted entry to such a place.
Right then. I suppose we just have to find this druid's inner circle, find out what on earth is going on there, and get that sorted, eh? I will take that silence as a yes, we totally understand this.
When you do solve this problem and she reaches just above the cleavage and pulls out something about the size of an acorn and offers it to you, if you could plant this at the inner circle, I'd greatly appreciate it.
I think that would be more Blondie's thing, since she's more into the plants and the flowers and the tree stuff. Yeah.
Aelin will take it.
Okay, you take a small acorn. May help with
I
the.
wonder if it'll grow into a Furby.
Don't you dare! Don't you bloody dare!
Becomes a mossby.
No! Anything but that! Where's that shambling mound when you need it?
Plot twist: the shambling mound is the mossby.
No! Anyways, so, I don't suppose you could point us in the direction of this druid circle thing.
She does. She points off further down, pretty much in the direction you're going, but as you look further in, it becomes thicker and thicker with spider webs.
Ah. Well, in that case, then.
Fucking
does? Well, in that case, then. I suppose we better look into that druid circle. So, come along, friends. Or comrades, even. And thus we'll just start making this way towards the circle where the druids fucked
God
up.
damn God damn you, Das.
Yeah. I am not sorry at all.
No, clearly you're not.
And
But-
you ask me why I'm not playing a bard.
I do, every time.
You do, and I don't know. I give a different
Alright,
answer. every
Das,
time.
as you get to there,
Oh boy.
da-da-da-da,
I love how everyone is sort of like let Das just move so far ahead.
Like we could stop you.
I mean, yes. He's a small guy. You could easily restrain him if you wanted to.
But anyway, as you get to there, Das, from
Oh,
the
boy.
bushes emerge two humanoid figures.
Oh my.
All their bodily features and other things are literally made up of moving vines. And
Oh.
we need everyone to roll initiative for me.
Oh boy.
No. How did we do that?
Ah, 7.
D&D and Beyond isn't working for me. There's an error. Currently unavailable. Error 500.
Interesting. Error 500 is not a common one.
I will send it to you in the chat.
Yeah.
Currently have.
As if you cannot get to the server at all. That is so weird.
Yes.
Okay then, I will have to do it the old-fashioned way. I didn't want to go to that tab of D&D Beyond, I actually want to go to my campaigns. View this campaign. And view Tinks. Naha.
No.
And then I can say... Wow. I rolled well for your initiative on Tink.
Nice.
Nice.
Thanks.
That's right.
Can I get access to the sheet at all? Or
Well, that's what I'm trying to work out, because a 500 would imply that the server and you aren't talking. So the only way of fixing it would be refreshing the page until eventually it gets through.
yeah, which,
But the fact that the rest of us are all connected is a bit sus.
yeah. And I've got Wi-Fi and everything.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where the 500 would... It's no easy fix either. All I can suggest is keep trying, and then when we get round to your turn, we'll have to find a solution. Oh, no, it was just where it was. There we go, right. So people can see the combat tracker. Let's stick it up there. Right, so Rex, you get to go first.
Yes. Well, let's see. 30 feet. Let's see. Rex moves around there, pulls out his bow and his crossbow and takes a shot.
Again, roll for your attack, sir.
Yes. An
18 will hit.
with 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. It takes
Yes.
those 10 points. It's very annoyed by the taking of those 10 points. It gives you the look of a very angry shrubbery.
Mm-hmm.
A shrubbery.
Oh boy.
Indeed. You must take it down with a herring.
I want a shrubbery.
I swap away.
Dang.
It's annoying that I don't have a multi-attack yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah.
As this Pathfinder 2nd edition, you could have done. With all the
Yeah.
negatives and everything else.
Yeah, true.
But hey.
Well, I think that's my turn over then.
Alright then. That brings us to the wonderful Tink.
Yep, still not loading.
Shoot.
Yeah, we're not
Oh, yeah.
load.
In which case then, backup plan. If you look into the Discord, I'm currently sharing my screen. As that is the best I can do right now.
Okay, can I make it any bigger is the question.
Sadly, that'll be the best I can do.
I could not read that.
No.
I can't. I'm blind.
I'm sorry, Christy.
Guess it'll just have to be bow and arrow because that's all I can think of that she has. without being able to see the sheet.
Yeah, I may have to migrate sheets to Roll20 for backups.
Yeah.
Yay, buying more books and editing text files again. Lovely. Alright then. So yeah, you've got one in front of you for 40 feet, or one off to the side. As you pull out your crossbow and load it. Who's going to eat a nasty harpoon? Could it be a spear?
Where are we fighting?
You guys are fighting over... No. Put on the right thing. There we go. Fighting over yonder.
Let's go for the one on the left. In the trees.
Okie dokie. So go ahead and roll a d20 and add 2 for me.
I can't because of the sheet. Well, I
You can
suppose,
just
yeah,
do
I
it
can
on
just do
Roll20
it.
if you want to say
Yeah.
d20 plus 2.
D20, did you say D20?
Yep.
Yep.
Plus 2 is an 8. Sadly, it's going to be a miss.
Yep.
These guys have got a nice thick, barky hide, and that bolt just sinks in and it just looks down and... Oh, then. That brings us to Aileen's go.
Hey, which one did Rex tag?
This one over here.
I'm gonna do a jester and told it dead on this guy.
Alright then. Off in the distance there's a faint sound of drums and the starting of Metallicas for whom the bell tolls.
Excellent.
A wisdom save. These guys aren't very wise. That's a solid fail.
He takes 11 points of necrotic damage.
He takes 11 points of necrotic damage. And
Yeah.
even though looking slightly necrofied himself, it's even worse for wear. Anything else for your turn, or is that going to be it? Because I want to say that's it, unless you want to move.
That's it.
Alright then. My turn. Das.
Hello.
Fine Plate A, the one that's been taking a beating,
Yes.
is going to lash out at you with his powerful vines. Why is Beyond 20 rolling twice?
So is it just the one?
Just the one, yes.
Okay, then the 22 does hit.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh boy!
and you are restrained.
No!
Just realised you would have to move 5 feet closer. But yes, you are all wrapped up in a nice, glorious little hug.
No!
And with
Okay.
that, Fine Blade B, it's going to go for Aileen and do the exact same thing. He wants friends. So a 19 to hit Aileen.
Oh, yes.
Take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch. Not looking very good.
No, but you're all in a nice, lovely, tight hug. Das, 'tis your go.
I'm gonna have to try and escape, aren't I?
Indeed you are. Go ahead and make either an athletics or acrobatics check for me.
I would love to make an acrobatics, please. That would be a 19.
That would be enough to break free.
Okay. So now that I've broken free, I would like to I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And can I start lighting up a torch?
You certainly
know I
can,
can't
yes.
this round because I used it to escape,
Mm-hmm.
but I will try to light up a torch.
Okay. So you start
Because-
scratching away, flint and steel, and you have a torch.
Yes. Because, I mean, I was thinking if I was allowed, I would attempt to either hit the vine blight dude with the torch or just throw it at them and just set the forest on fire.
I mean, you certainly can. It would be an improvised weapon.
Oh, you mean I can actually try and hit them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought escaping was like an action.
No, I was treating it as like half your move because you hadn't moved anywhere.
Oh, right. Okay, so where was I? I was here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, then, I'm going to try and attempt to light their feet so that they burn. So what would it be?
Go ahead and just make a general strength check.
A strength check.
Yeah, as you're like trying to swing it in underneath their feet and jam it in there.
Oh, that was going to be an 18.
Oh, the dice have betrayed you.
The dice have betrayed me. I don't like it.
I mean, you go for like the swing on the vine blade, but you just fall a little bit short. And instead, you start catching some of the bushes on fire, and there's that faint little bit of crackle.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Marie.
Yeah.
Things on fire. Way.
Cuddle paths.
Cuddle path.
You're channeling the cuddle paths.
Yes. But yeah, okay, so I've started lighting some of the bushes on fire. Well, since it's in the bush, I don't mind this at all. Although Aelin would have something to say about that.
Well, you know what? Technically, we found a burning bush we were sent to find, so...
Hey, so I found us a burning bush.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Hooray!
Off
yeah,
into the distance, you hear the sound of the dryad. Just why? I'm asking you to save it, not burn it.
I'm saving it by destroying it so then it can grow anew. But yeah, that will be me done.
Alright then. That brings us to Rex's go.
Yes. Well, first of all, Rex is, I think, close enough. Yep. And Rex is gonna move here. So, is he still in the bush, high up, or is he...
No, he's not like high in the sky, he's like ground level.
Okay. Well, then, Rex puts the bow away and rather takes the club and hand axe out. And swings with the club.
23 is going to hit.
For 6.
Alright then, you smack it over the head with your club and it falls to the ground.
Okay.
Back into a pile of bark shards, vine, roots.
That cat.
And catching on fire.
Yeah, I was going They're catching on fire.
Dusk, could you put that out?
I mean, I'd have to run all the way back to the water and have to have some kind of container. I have to drink all the water skin so that I can get the water into the water skin and then take it back.
No.
No?
No,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not.
right, because it's
Let's
hot
not waste.
water.
Yeah, that, and you're gonna waste. Don't waste all of our water without a ready source of fresh water.
I mean, I got my own water skin, so I'm not wasting a collective water source. I'm just wasting my water source.
Still not great, though.
No.
Anything for you this turn, Rex? Was that you all done?
That was all me done.
Alright then. Tink, we're back around to you.
I suppose just try doing my again.
Alright then, go ahead and give me another d20 plus 2 if you'd be so kind. Soon, Das, soon, when the fire really gets taking, I'll put on some fire tokens. Oh, a 17
that's
is
a bit
going to
better.
hit. Roll for me a d8 for that wonderful damage from your crossbow. Oh, very nice. So you whip out the crossbow, load the next round, fire. It sinks in this time, and like a good chunk of it starts to fall away. You can see inside they are just hollow. That one will take us to Aileen's go.
Thunderwave.
So yeah, you're currently all wrapped up in a nice vine hug.
Really?
What's
Really?
a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, but the thing is that these blights got very good con. Relatively speaking.
Mm.
Oh,
So yeah, you go to focus your thunder and blast it out, and the vines just poof, don't seem to budge.
as a bonus action, I would like to healing word myself.
Go for it, give me a healing word yourself.
Okay. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not the worst it could possibly be.
No. And I guess that's my go. Unless you're counting trying to escape as an action. Or as a movement.
I was saying escape for you guys was going to be your movement because you haven't really moved previously when you got captured.
I have not moved at all. So what
So
do I
if you want
need
to escape, you can certainly try.
Was it acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics or athletics, whichever you feel luckier in.
$15.
Hey, you managed to, although the thunder wave didn't burst you out, you managed to wiggle yourself free. Blech. I can do words.
And then I'll just move over here.
Alright then. That brings us to my Blight's go. I just need to set up an aura for him here. 50. That will get nobody.
Chat.
5, 10, 15, 20. That will guarantee at least 2 of you.
rude.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll make his way around, and he slams both his arms into the ground, essentially rooting himself. But I need Rex and Das to make either acrobatics or a strength saving throw.
Ah,
A strength saving.
I have nothing in strength.
Yep, as various vines and roots begin to wrap up and grab your ankles, grab you around the waist, at the shoulders, and start pulling you down.
15. Oh,
Wow.
15.
Das managed to rip him off before the last possible second. As do you, Rex. Both of you are fine. You are not ensnared.
Yeah.
But with that brings us now to Das's turn.
I was going to say, if I stood on that spot where the mushrooms are, I bet I'd trigger the mushrooms and then I'd get high.
No.
Okay, in that case then, I would like to flank with Rex. I would like to use the flaming torch to set this vine blight on fire.
Okay, roll for an attack with advantage.
So that would be...
Just a strength check.
Ah, okay.
It's basically a club you're using.
God damn it! I'm setting fire to everything else but the...
Was that with advantage?
Oh, wait, hold on. No,
Because you'd be
hold on.
flanking.
A 12.
Would you like to know the good news?
I've set everything else on fire but the vine blight.
Oh no, you hit the vine blight.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a d4 for me and add 1.
Oh, boy!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh god, something... D4 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
A 2.
Oh. Well, it takes a few bits of damage. It doesn't seem comfortable with being hit with a flaming stick. You reckon the sword might be better?
The soil.
The sword.
Oh, the sword.
You're actually using a weapon more than a flaming stick.
But I like using the flaming stick. It feels so effective against plants. I'm using Pokemon logic here, so...
I mean, yes, the fire certainly beats grass, but it needs to be an effective amount of fire to kill the grass. A Vulpix cannot kill a Venusaur.
But a Das Big Claw can certainly try to kill a Vine Blight. But that is my go either way. I don't think I have anything else as bonus actions, in all fairness.
No, I don't believe you do. Which now brings us to Rex's turn.
Okay, well, Rex looks at the blight and is like, okay, fine. And then just this time around uses his hand axe.
Again, go ahead and roll for your attack.
Oh, wow.
A 10 misses. As it turns
Dang.
around to look back at Das, who just smacked him in the back, your hand axe just swings at nothing but air.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then. That brings us now to Tink. Krista? The lights are on, but no noise.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh. I'm wondering whether slumber has taken
No,
over.
her thing's lighting up.
I mean, it
She's
could
not
be her
hearing
breathing.
anything. Oh, true.
It might be the fact that she's speaking, but we can't hear her for some reason, which would imply
True.
something's about to go horribly wrong.
Uh-oh.
Maybe disconnect from call and rejoin? Would that solve audio issues?
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like I need to have a sign up saying, "Can you hear us?"
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
there we go.
Hey!
Hey. I was just plugging in my laptop. It was dying.
Ah.
Oh.
So yes, it is your go, by the way.
All right. Well, I'll just fire my crossbow again.
Go for it.
Do we roll d20 plus 2?
Hey, a dirty 20. That's a definite hit. Roll for me a d8, please. Turns out Tink is quite the marksman.
Nice.
And I really do mean quite the marksman. It is certainly in a bloodied state right now.
Mhm.
So yeah, that'll be Tinks goes over. That brings us now to Aileen.
Aelin is going to... She's had enough of this thing's shit. And is going to pew 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 with some magic. No, I can't pew 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 with magic. I'm out of spell slots.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, I'm going to pull another gesture with Toll the Dead.
Somewhere off in the distance, again, Metallica starts playing. That's Aileen's a 17, which I believe is a save.
Unfortunately. God damn it.
Alright then. Divine Blight. Who does it want to grab? You know what? It's going to grab you, Das, because you keep hitting it over the head with a flaming stick.
Why me?
Because you hit it with a flaming stick.
Look, it's not my fault. I use the Pokemon logic.
Unfortunately, that's a
It
natural
misses.
20.
Well, Das is unconscious either way, so... how much damage does he actually take?
Would you really want to know?
I'm guessing a 16?
16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so here's the thing. Das has 15 points of... Like, Das has 15 hit points.
Yes, you're currently
I'm
be
guessing
minus
it's
10 at your current thing. So you're
Oh,
not
okay,
dead.
so he's not dead.
You're
okay, he's
unconscious and gonna need to make some death saves.
Oh, boy.
Fuck.
Turns out, Das, you're really squishy.
Yeah, and just very unlucky.
This is certainly true. Go ahead and make a death save for me, please, at the start of your turn.
Yeah, sure thing. Bear with. Okay, so, death.
Yeah, up in the top right corner of your character sheet where your hit points were.
Oh, right, okay, so, roll for death save. That's a 2, so that's a fail. Jesus Christ, Darcy's so unlucky.
I was hoping for like the natural wonder pop and be like, oh dear, it
know.
begins.
Yeah.
What's the next character going to be, Tash?
It's gonna have to be a bard. Not gonna lie. That or just the tankiest Mother Hubbard ever to walk the earth.
I have this image now from Avatar: The Last Airbender where Aang's like, so what do you think of all this? And like he's in full plate armor.
Yeah.
That looks straight Nightmare from Soul Calibur.
So Something like that, yeah.
That I can see being your next character. Anyways, Rex, it is your go. Das is unconscious, so no flanking bonus for you.
Dang. Well, Rex is gonna do a thing. He's going to try it again with the hand axe.
Alright then, go ahead and swing away with the hand axe.
Yes. Damn!
Natural 1.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sadly, you're just swinging and hitting air.
Rex is like, Das! No! And that's the reason
Just
why
the sight
he
of Das being squeezed like an orange. If this were DBZ abridged, Cell would be sitting there like, so where are we betting his augers are going to come out? We're thinking the front or the back. I'm hoping it's the front. But
Well, if he does start, if he gets squeezed hard enough, he'll turn into a ketchup packet.
That is true.
Something like that.
a kobold-sized blood squib. Alright then. So that brings us now to Tink once again.
Right, it seems to be working well so far. See if we can get 3 in a row.
A 10, sadly. No, with the +2 is going to be a hit.
Yeah, it's going to be a 12.
Dang,
7.
Skippy. There are other numbers. This thing is being riddled with with crossbow bolts. Is this right? That is officially devastating. Have you considered changing your loadout a bit? Goes
Why,
back.
change-
No.
I was going to say, as opposed to like the little hand
Why going to be a
crossbow,
ninja
like
now instead?
pistol shots, like going for the full two-handed repeating crossbow. So at the rate you're rolling, becoming one hell of a marksman. Alright then, Aileen, it is your go. There is one remaining Vine Blade. It is riddled with crossbow bolts.
Only thing I've got is Toll the Dead. Toll the Dead.
Da 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 da. That's a fail.
I got a whopping 4 points.
And with that, it withers away to nothing and dies.
I'm gonna make my way over to Dash and do a medicine check to try and stabilize him.
Again, and go ahead and roll the medicine check.
Don't fuck me, Gil.
Something tells me that
22.
I was gonna say, if that was a really bad roll, I would have thought something really wants to kill Das today.
Yeah. That would be the thing. Thankfully, though, with 22, you do manage to stabilize Das, so he doesn't have to make any more death saves.
Hooray!
And I'm out of spell slots.
That's okay.
You hear the faint sound of footsteps coming up behind you, and you see the Dryad starts putting out the fire gently.
Can I druid craft something to help her?
You could
Uh-oh.
druid craft a broom, I would appreciate it.
Das has dropped the torch. Maybe into some bushes. More stuff might be on fire. So, yeah.
Now I want to recreate the thing of this is fine, but it's just Das going, Das is fine.
Das is fine!
But full on like, limp in the chair, the tongue sticking out, crosses for eyes.
Yeah. Das is fine! I want a t-shirt now of that.
I'm gonna have to find someone to draw that as an artiste. Oh wait, I know an artiste.
Oh, man.
There's some homework for you, Tash.
Fine.
Anyways, the Dryad says that you guys should be able to rest here. The Blights very rarely wander too far on their own, and if something kills them, they rarely come back to reinforce their numbers. Also, why are we still playing the violent music? We don't need the violent music anymore.
I was gonna say, such violence. Especially
Hi,
when Gus is
Charlie.
unconscious.
Charlie's
The
joined.
Charlie cameo.
Charlie cameo. You got something to say, bud?
Meow.
Got purrs? Okay.
Those are fun.
There he goes.
Alright
He had a comment followed by purrs.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys have dealt with a couple of fine blights. You do get your long rest. After a very uncomfortable sleep. You're not quite sure what it is about this place, but it just feels weird to sleep here.
There we go. Yeah, you
And-
just let Das just like let.
Um,
And as strange as it
Oh.
is, if it's alright with you guys, I'd like to end it there for this evening.
That's fine.
oh,
Alrighty.
that's fine. That'll give me time to do the spell thing.
Be sleeping in the forest.
Yeah, you guys get a nice good long rest.
Well, at least you could tell where we've been with the burning bushes.
Yeah, the Dryad's not happy with that. She was neutral, she's becoming unfriendly.
I mean, in all
Even
fairness, it was
In the morning,
mostly
most of you
Das's-
wake up to, wonderful, calm imagery and everything else, and Das just gets, Dryad death staring him in the face. Get out.
Get out! Yeah. It's like, get out of my forest! Never return!
The whole, dragging him out by his feet doesn't really work, as it's just literally the whole thing moves under vines and ants and other small insects.
Ah. Like, leave. You could say, leave this forest alone. Ha!
That
The Dryad just sort of
physically
stabbed
hurt.
Here we go with the face palm. Perfect.
And-
That actually physically hurt. Oh. Anyway,
Charlie.
love
Yeah.
you all very
Leave.
much. Love one of you more
Yeah.
than the others, but we shall end it there for this evening. If you haven't done
Yes.
so already, please do feel free to follow the channel. It's a great way of supporting without actually spending any money. And if you're watching this on the YouTubes, subscribe so then you can watch videos as and when I upload them on a very irregular basis, because it's literally when I remember. Until then,
Yes.
everybody, bye!
No, no.
Bye.
Bye.